Hello everybody, so today I'm going to make a little update video on my anxiety. In August, September, I made a video about my anxiety and it has been 10 months later, and so I want to kind of give you an update on how my anxiety is. So my anxiety is still around. It's probably more present than it was 10 months ago. There is a girl on YouTube that makes videos and she has anxiety and she sees a therapist, and her therapist told her that anxiety is often linked to depression. So I never thought that my depression could be linked to anxiety, but now I see it. Now I am kind of aware of it. I never thought that I am depressed because I get up out of bed in the morning, and to me, I thought depressed people, stay in bed, and that's not the case at all. A lot of depressed people are like walking depressed people, a functioning depression. But if you ever see the commercials about depression, they say like loss of interest of things, loss of motivation, things like that. That is all linked to depression. And now I see it because I don't have much motivation to do, any crafty things or reading. I used to love reading. I used to love doing crafts, and I kind of stopped doing that. And I never realized that I was stopping it. But now I realize that, hey, you're depressed. You aren't just not doing it because you don't want to. You're not doing it because you are depressed and you don't have any motivation to do it. So now I kind of put a name to it, if you will. And I used to be really into books and reading and crafty things, and I kind of lost all that right around the time that I graduated from college. I used to be crazy busy with school, and I think that is kind of what kind of kept me going and kind of kept my depression and anxiety at bay, because I had a routine. One semester I was working, I had school, and I had an internship, and I think my only day off was like Wednesday, where I didn't have anything to do. And at that time, it was a big routine, and I didn't feel tired or lack of motivation, nothing. I didn't feel any of that. And I think it was because I had a routine and I was totally in my routine. And a lot of people thrive on routine, and I think people who have OCD, anxiety, depression, we need a routine, because if we don't, we kind of slip back under. So I need to start making a routine, and I need to do that because ever since I stopped school, I kind of went into this mode of kind of relaxing, kind of, hey, do what you want, do whatever. And that's not good when you're depressed, because you need a routine and you need kind of stability. And I wasn't doing that. I was kind of just doing whatever, and I slipped under, and I could spend my whole day online. I could spend hours online, and I need to stop that. So I've been kind of limiting myself to 1 to 2 hours on the computer, and that's it. And I can go do other things. So and I need to get back into reading. I used to love reading, and I stopped that in school, because when I'm in school I don't like recreational reading because I'm reading a bunch of school material. So I kind of get burned out with reading. So I stopped reading recreationally, and I just focus on my school books. And now that I'm not in school, I've kind of stopped reading altogether. I've been reading this one book for a while, and I still don't know what in the world is going on with that book. So I need to find books that I actually enjoy reading and can totally dive in and get into the story. I'm the kind of person who totally gets wrapped up in a book. So So I need to do that. I need to go to the library and find something interesting with reading, whether it be like, a meditation book or, a romance novel, whatever. I need to find something. I also found a magazine article. This was a magazine from my health food store. They have magazines out that are free to take. And I picked one up, and this one is about anxiety, and it is about roots and herbs and things like that you can take for your anxiety. Kind of a more like, natural remedy instead of taking over-the-counter pills and things like that. So I'm going to look into this and see what this is all about. So maybe I could try these out and see if they help. So like I said, I'm trying to tackle the depression side in hopes that it will fix my anxiety. I still have social anxiety like no other, and I still have, regular anxiety. I probably have more, like I said in my video, I think I have more social anxiety than I do have like regular anxiety. I know when I'm going to have social anxiety, like in social situations. I just know it. I can predict it, and I just know myself too well. And with like regular anxiety, I kind of know when it's coming. And if I watch the kids at night while the parents go out, sometimes I watch TV, and I used to turn on the TV and go to my channels or whatever, and then when I was done with the TV, I would turn it back to the channel that it was on when I turned on the TV. And now I am not doing that. I am turning on the TV, switching my channels, and turning it off on the channel that I left off with. That is probably more OCD than it is anxiety, but I get anxiety of like, oh, they're gonna know I watch TV because it's on this channel, not that channel. That is probably more paranoia than anything, but I got a lot of stuff going on with me, as you can tell. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I watched the kids last night, and I turned it off on the channel that I left off with, and yeah, I was proud of myself for that. So like I said, I'm trying to fix my depression so then it will fix my anxiety. I'm trying to go that route and see if that works. This is like my first time really trying to tackle my anxiety and my depression. In my video that I talked about my anxiety, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just accepting it, but now it has kind of become more of a nuisance than anything, and I'm done accepting it. I'm ready to cure it, and I'm ready to move forward with it, and not be a victim of anxiety and depression and just accepting it, because nobody should live that way. So I'm trying to tackle them both in hopes to fix myself. So that is my update on my anxiety video. If you have any questions for me about my anxiety or whatever, leave them down below or send me a message. So thanks for watching. Bye.